Jr. watch continues. And of course, there's been speculation that the 6-3 third place in the NFC East Dallas Cowboys are in the Odell market. CeeDee Lamb had a big game on Sunday, and Jerry Jones, who added fuel to the OBJ to Dallas speculation fire, said this about it.
A talent like Beckham is additive, and it just stacks on top of whatever. Now, we thought a lot of CD, thought and think a lot of what he's capable of being for this team. And Beckham is really the whole nature of it is can he get us substantively above where we are? And the answers, we'll see how that is.
Look, when Odell Beckham Jr. has been healthy and he's playing with a quarterback who can get him the ball, look out. Even sometimes when he's playing with a quarterback who's not so good at it, look out, right? So he could obviously be, we don't know if he's ever going to be healthy, what he's going to look like, but let's say he looks pretty good as he gets healthy. Guys, the Dallas Cowboys, and it pains me to say this because I hate the Cowboys, I'm a Giants fan, are perfect for Odell. As Keyshawn Johnson points out on our radio show in the mornings here on ESPN, it's, you're quick to Louisiana, quick to L.A., right? Where he's from and where he lives. It's warm weather. There's no state income tax. All that stuff, right? Lifestyle stuff. But then also they got a crew. They got a defense. They got a good quarterback. He doesn't have to be the receiver, but what he can add to the receiver room is valuable. And more than all that, think of the Odell Beckham Jr. brand. And now imagine he balls out for a couple years on the Dallas Cowboys. Now think about the rest of Odell's life. Sam Acho, tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong. Max, you're wrong. He already has the brand. Odell already has the brand. He went to New York. He built the brand. I don't know how many followers he has on Twitter. I probably should have checked before I got on here, but I'm confident it's in the millions, maybe many millions. Number one. So he has the brand, number one. Number two, I think he's better in Buffalo. I think of all the things you said that Dallas has as far as the football is concerned, better defense, better quarterback, just as good, if not better opportunity to win a Super Bowl. They're all there in Buffalo. And then Dallas, you talk about the upside. Man, think about it. If he goes to Dallas and wins all these rings, there's a lot of upside. Also a lot of downside. Think about you go to Dallas and they fail and fail and fail again. Now all of a sudden, was it actually worth it? Now all of a sudden that star starts to fade a whole lot more when you're in a market like Dallas. So you got all the upside from the marketing and PR, you're good. Go to a place with a better defense, better quarterback, and easier chance, and Von Miller, and easier chance to win.
Harry, I just looked it up for Sam. It's not only 4.3 million followers on Twitter, it's 16.6 million followers on Instagram.
Just 200 meters.
He's about to catch Jeremy Fowler. Harry, he's got a great brand, but it's different when you play for the Lakers, the Yankees, the Cowboys. It's a different thing in the universe of those sports. All right. What do you make about what Jerry Jones had to say about OBJ?
Well, I think one of the things that Jerry Jones understands when he looks at his football team this year is that they are too dependent on CeeDee Lamb when it comes to the passing game. Outside of CeeDee Lamb, I don't think you have many touchdowns caught by the tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs or whatnot. So they need help in those regards. Odell Beckham Jr. is a guy who's going to bring that one-on-one, winning versus one-on-one coverage consistently, but he brings that attitude, right? That alpha male attitude, like I'm about to go out here and I'm going to route this DB up one-on-one. I'm going to win my matchup, and then we're going to talk noise. We're going to dance. You know he like to dance. We're going to dance all day long, Jeremy. So I love that for Odell.
Does he like to dance better or you like to sing better?
Ooh, I probably like to sing more than Odell likes to do.
Harry can sing. Harry's got some pipes.
I just don't see him going to the Cowboys. I'm with Sam. The Buffalo Bills is my team when it comes to Odell.
Oh, that's two for the Bills. Yeah. Boring. What are you hearing, Jeremy?
Okay, so here's what I know. Here's what I know. Odell Beckham wants to go to a contender, so that shortens the list tremendously. The Cowboys are firmly in the mix, very firmly. Like, they're open about this. They want to try to get this done potentially. Teams I've talked to think that Odell could be open to a multi-year deal because it's so late in this last year. Maybe give some time to recover fully off that ACL, where next year he'd be really balling up to his normal standard. There are people who are watching for the Chiefs here as a dark horse. That's a team that should be mentioned. I was at a game last week, and I had multiple people there on the sidelines mentioning, hey, what's up with Odell in Kansas City? So I don't know what's up with it yet. I know they were focused on Kadarius Toney getting that done first, but they could be in play here. Buffalo is a dark horse, too, with Von Miller, with how close they are.
Here's what we used to do.
Every former Giants receiver that they didn't want for some reason is going to wind up on Kansas City.
We used to be in the stretch line, and when somebody did something great on our team, we used to say, oh, my God. If he goes to the Chiefs,
Oh, my God. It's not even fair. He's not allowed to play with Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, my God. That's pretty good.
Coming up. If I have questions, he has answers. Harry, how many losses will the Eagles have this season?
I'm going to go with 4. They already have 1. I think they're going to actually lose to the Colts this weekend. You look at that defensive front and that defense for Indianapolis and the way they play. Also have them losing to the Titans and the Cowboys, so 3 more losses.
I don't care about the other losses. If Jeff Saturday starts his head coaching career 2-0 with a team that couldn't buy a win by beating a team like that, go Jeff!
We know they're going to run the football.
All right, is Justin Fields the future face of the NFL?
Only if Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, all those guys retire. Now, I will say this. It is a possibility, but it's all on Ryan Poles. If they're able to surround him with the talent, offensive line-wise, skill position-wise, I love where this young man is heading. He's gotten better this year. Shout out to Justin Fields and Luke Getsy.
Justin Fields is Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen had a baby. I mean, this is that's a lot of potential there. All right, will Tom Brady, Harry, get the Bucs to the NFC Championship game?
Maybe. There's a great possibility. Let me tell you why I'm encouraged. I'm encouraged because the simple fact that what I've seen over in Germany.
I want a yes or a no.
Yes.
Yeah, there
Listen,
you go.
they ran the football very effectively. Those wide receivers came to play, and that defense showed up and showed out. It's all about their stars, though.
Tom Brady's eating again, it looks like to me. I'm happy. I'm glad. I'm rooting for the guy. I hope he can deal with his new reality, whatever that is. Obviously, it was difficult for him, and start to play like this again and all that stuff. Speaking of the Bucs, take a look at what former Bucs coach and current Bucs consultant Bruce Arians had to say when asked if offensive coordinator Byron Leftwich is to blame for the offensive struggles. I don't think it was fair to Byron. Nobody is going to say that Brady was playing bad, but he was playing bad. We also had growing pains on a young offensive front, and we weren't running well. All right, tell him how you really feel, Coach. I'm really optimistic. Where are we? About the rest of the season. First off, we're getting healthy. Tom smiled at practice last week for the first time this season. He's going to be fine. I love the swagger we played with Sunday, especially defensively. It's been missing. Yeah, by the way, I get it. He said, this is so transparent. When Tom Brady first retired, he said, I will bring it up again. My family sacrificed so much for me, now I have to sacrifice for my family. I thought at that moment, this will not stick. I said it on this show. You can't give up the thing you love for other people. It doesn't work that way. You never be happy, right? Came right back. And then we hear he's going through a divorce. He's clearly struggling, not eating, basically saying publicly, look, I try to compartmentalize. It's not so easy. No one's perfect, right? You could see. And here Bruce Arians saying, I saw the guy smile for the first, like in practice. Yeah. That's like it's a new thing. Good for him. Guys, and furthermore, let me say this about Bruce Arians. When he was coach, he pushed all the right buttons with Tom Brady. He pushed all the right buttons. When Brady messed up early, he showed in front of the whole team. He said it publicly. Brady's fault, right? I'm holding everyone accountable. When Brady forgot what down it was in Chicago, he covered for him. That's the time to have his back. No, he didn't forget the downs. Of course he did, but coach covered for him. He pushes the right buttons. To me, it looks like he's doing it again. Sasha, what do you make of what Arians had to say about Brady?
BA is right, and I don't know why people weren't willing to say it. Tom Brady did struggle early in the season. It was as clear as day. He was throwing balls into the ground, dirting him, as people say. He wasn't playing well. But I also agree with Bruce Arians in the fact that this team is getting hot at the right time. The defense has played so much better ever since getting embarrassed on national TV against the Ravens, giving up over 230 rushing yards. They haven't given up over 68 over the last 2 games. That's a huge sign of improvement, playing like a Todd Bowles coach defense is supposed to play. And then going to the outlook for the rest of their season. They have 7 games left. The combined record of their opponents for these next 7 games is 27-40. So I'd be excited too if I was Bruce Arians, if I was Todd Bowles, if I was Tom Brady, Devin White, anybody on that team. We're sitting pretty.
Yeah, Harry, what do you think? I mean, it looks to me like Tom Brady in the last game, like, oh, there's Tom Brady. It's a problem. It's going to be, what do you think?
Well, Bruce Arians is right, and I agree with Sacho as well. Tom Brady wasn't playing that well. He was missing throws, but it wasn't just Tom Brady. It was everybody on that team across the board, top to bottom. Even the field goal kicker, Ryan Suckup, who I played with in Tennessee. Everybody played their part, including Tom Brady. But this is why I love B.A. And the people that he's coached throughout his career respect him because he doesn't mind calling out the head honcho on the team. Yeah. And he's going to tell them directly, if you're playing bad, you're playing bad. If you're playing good, you're playing good. That's the kind of love, that tough love that he gives to his players that players normally respect.
And here's the issue. The Bucs know that with Tom Brady being 45, he can't throw the ball 50 times a game anymore. They can't win that way, so they have to run the ball, and they simply couldn't do it. That's why this game in Germany against the Seahawks was such a relief for them. Put Rashad White in the starting lineup, young player. The offensive line was moving people, running the ball 30, 40 times. Like, they felt like this needs to be a formula for us because we're probably not as good as we've been in the last 2 years. This is a team that is fascinating because they still have a lot of talent, and defensively we're probably a little underwhelming, and then they got it together a little bit lately.
It was the perfect storm to make Brady look bad. Not only is he older and all that, the interior of the line was completely shot, right? And learning how to play together, which has always been his kryptonite, up the middle, the pressure up the middle. That happens. Receivers are down. No Gronk anymore. The defense doesn't start on fire. Like, everything went wrong, and they're in sole possession of first place, right? Like, that's what it is, and Brady looks like he's back. Odell Beckham Jr.